Hello everybody, welcome back to ForgeCraft the Modpack with TechnoJock. We're back on the hunt for, well, not back on the hunt, we're back on the case of trying to get our end game power all sorted out. It's not been very long since I was... And we've done a little bit over here. What we've got is... we've got some wiring here for some AE, and I need to sort out some of this because I've decided that I don't really want that there. Get rid of that. That's fine, and we'll just pop down one of these mini chests just now. So we're going to have our stuff. Oh, actually no, it'll need to be a chest because a mini it'll need to be this one because the mini chest won't do because we need more than one item to go into there. That's fine. Ook dook. But we will get rid of this one. Like this. There we go. And we'll put that a little bit closer over there. So if we grab hold of that and I'm going to do this with that. We'll use that mini chest instead. And where's the other one? There we go. This one we'll get rid of. And we'll pop down the mini chest. And it was that one. 2 cables away. Perfect. Now then, we've got some smart cable and we've got some export buses. So exporting to here will be the soul sand. Yep. And like that. And do I have any soul sand on? No, I do not. I will do in just a second because there's some over here. Now I need some way of making soul sand, and there's a couple of ways to do it, but I'm not altogether sure which way is going to be our best way. But that should start filling up shortly. Ah, no it won't, because this is not online yet, of course. I've yet to connect this up properly. There we go, that's those there done. Yeah, I was waiting to be with you guys before I started doing this completely. I want a storage bus on there, but I want to use a different one. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I need to go under here because I want to be very careful. Now this one has got necrotic bones. It's not what I want. I need to get in to the one that's got the skulls, but the one that's got the skulls is kind of encased. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get... yeah. Yeah, it's got that underneath it as well. That's not too handy. Right, I need to be able to get into that, or I could just make it into an ender chest. Go back to using an ender chest. Not particularly fond of either of those ideas, because I quite like the barrels. What am I going to do about that? Right, let me think about that and come back to it. Or maybe I won't come back to it, maybe I'll just keep thinking about it. I could pop one of the cables there and get rid of this cable. That's still not going to be able to do very much. I could maybe go under that. I want to be very careful about what I'm breaking here, because it'll be a right pain. Yeah, I think I can go put the cable there, there, and there, and then I can get rid of that one. Okay, I'll need to go back. But I need to go back to the overworld anyway, because we need to get this all sorted out. We've got our quantum link chambers. It's all crafted up, and I've got these quantum entangled singularities, 2 of. They're normally just called quantum entangled singularity, and I renamed both of these to QES1 So if we have another quantum link chamber, then we can identify which one is linked to which. And that's just done in the normal anvil. So that's what I've done there. Right, so the other side of this is over here. So it's linked through the floor, there's a cover there, and then it goes through and it comes up at this dense cable here. So let us pop one of those in there, and we've got ourselves an energy cell for the other side, and I've got myself, what do I have? I could make myself a crafting terminal. ME crafting terminal, have I got anything for it? I need the ME terminal, which I don't have an awful lot of. Okay. Logic and annihilation. Which one's this? Logic annihilation and the panel. Okay. Come on. There we go. I've no redstone? What? Wow. Well, let's just get rid of that and craft a bit of that. Was not expecting that. There we go. So we've got a few of those panels, and then we want to make core. Yeah, we'll make a couple of them, and we'll make a couple of them as well. So we need to make the crafting terminal with one of these terminals. Oh, I didn't do the logic processor, did I? Let's quickly make a few of them. I can never have enough of them. Come on, there we go. So we got the ME terminal, and we want to make the crafting terminal. Perfect, and we'll take that with us as well. So this one's all cool here. It's got the quantum link stuff. What else did I want to take over with me? I wanted to get more cables. That's what I wanted. I'll just get a bunch of them, get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of those two just now. We'll be able to get some more of those if we so wish. And yeah, let's go back over to the Nether. Right. Let's power up our quantum ring here. If we pop that there and then put that on there, we are online. There we go. Now, I'm going to watch this because I don't know if my base is chunk loaded properly. So, right, we'll pop. Why don't we knock a hole in this wall here, pop that there, and we can have a crafting terminal on like that. That looks cool. We will put some sort of fascia around that, but we're good to go just now. Got plenty of that, we've got plenty of that. Let's go and see if we can fix this mess over here. So, I reckoned if I was to be able to go like that, and like that, and then like that, I might be able to do this without completely breaking everything. What does our survey say? Actually, our survey says that everything's okay still. That's excellent. Now we can put this storage bus on the bottom there and go like this, and we're going to have to come out like that and up. That's not too bad. And it's going to come over like that and up like that. come online shortly. I can fill in a little bit of this. Yeah. And we're online. Superb. Let's see, we should have in here wither skeleton skulls. Now, it can't see anything back at home for some reason, and I think that's because home is not chunk loaded, which means we are probably going to run out of power here. Yep. So we need to get back home pretty sharpish and figure out what's going on with our... So... I wonder how... Now, we've got a couple of different options for chunk loading, and I did do stuff with these. Now, the personal anchors are the way forward, really, I think. Do I have any in here? I did have... No. Okay. Can I make one? Yes, I can. Now, these are pretty handy because what they will do is they will keep an area loaded, but they only... Let me check a couple of things. Hang on 2 seconds. Yeah, this one does a 3x3 area. Now, I'm pretty sure that I actually had a chunk loader in here, but it might... it won't be loading over here. So I need a chunk loader over here as well. And I think that probably a sensible place for this would be under here. Probably next to this. Let's see what our chunks are like. In fact, we only need over here. So let's put it in this chunk. Like that. Yeah. And that way it should cover a decent amount, because that chunk stops there, so it's going to be here. So it's going to be doing this one, this one. It's going to be doing the area there. It'll be doing over there as well, but that's not too important. But it'll be doing the tree farm as well. Yeah, it'll do almost all of the tree farm. In fact, yeah, it does all of the tree farm. That'll be great. And the one that we've got over here, I'm sure, is in this chunk. So it'll be doing that. This part. We could probably get away with sticking it actually here, and it would do this chunk, all of this chunks. If we did it there, it would do that. Oh, we still need one over there. Okay. Let's see. I'm almost certain I've got one under here. Yeah, I do. And that's a personal anchor. So that's chunk loading that bit. Okay. I need another personal anchor, which I shall take. In fact, I'm going to take one more just to double. Oh, and I need one for the end. Not the end. The nether. Right, so I'll have one over here. Where am I going to put it? Let's have a look again. Really, it doesn't matter too much. It needs to be in this one. Right. Let's put it under the floor. There. Right. Once this chunk is loaded, which will happen at some point reasonably soon, we will be good to go. And now, we put one in this area. Again, where are we? Yeah. I think, again, in this chunk. Right. So, are we any better with the stuff that we've got available in here? That's completely offline. Did it run out of power completely whilst we were away? Yes, it did. Okay. Let's grab that. I don't suppose there's any way I can charge this off of this tesseract, is there? Okay. Let me get us back online. And we'll... I should be able to put this down there. Yep. Take that back. Head back over. Device missing channel, but I think it's online. I think we're good. I think we're good. There we go. That's all the stuff. So we're chunk loaded over there, and we have stuff here as well. And that now, yeah, that's getting charged as well. I'll leave it on there just as an emergency thing, just in case. But that should be okay. Let's do like that. Not altogether sure if that looks good or not. Right. Next step. Right, I have got a plan for this bit. I wasn't quite happy about having an ender chest because there's 0 point in me having this connected up to when I've got this right here. You know, ender chest is an interdimensional storage medium. I don't need it when I've got this right here. So stuff will go from here into a regular old chest. Then I need more conduit. Then we've got conduit that will come out and go like this into... do I want it there? Do I want it there? Do I want it there? No, I do not want it there. Conduit will come out and go to... go like that. There we go. And we'll have deep storage units. So we'll have one there, one there, one there. Still not entirely sure exactly what's going to come out of here because I haven't seen any division sigils, and I think that's because of the way that things, the wither are being killed, or withers are being killed. I think if it's not a player or doesn't count as a player that's doing it, then you don't get the division sigil. But we certainly are getting nether stars, and we're getting yellow heart canisters. So I need nether star 1 of and yellow heart canisters. Why don't we just get those? And I'll get the nether star as well. So we can go like that, that, and that. Bottom one is going to be for nether stars. Pop them in there. That one's going to be for yellow heart canisters. Pop those in there. And the top one undecided as yet. And then I can go boop, boop, boop. Like that. Let's do it that way just in case the explosion decides to take out that cable. Done? Done. Right, and then these are going to be the highest priority for these things. So they will always get stored in there if possible. Okay, let's go and try this out. We still need to do something about getting the mana over here for this, but since we've already figured out mana transports long range, that's not going to be an issue. Bye bye, he goes down in there, it closes up, and any moment now. And he's starting to be killed. It's not the fastest thing in the world, but that doesn't really matter for our purposes. There's no way we're going to be using the kind of power that will be necessary to kill these things. instantaneously. I don't think there's a way of killing them instantaneously. We could have Killer Joe hooked up to one of these sides and try through the wall, because I believe that's done. They can hit through a block. And he could have an Uber sword or something like that. But that's not necessary. We need to sort out like nutrient distillation. Oh, there's those shards in there. Right, okay. Think that should be everything in there. Bet those shards have gone somewhere funny. We've got 3 stars. We've got more of those. I've accidentally left that running. We could perhaps leave it, because we've got, for all intents and purposes, infinite storage. Good. That's working nicely. Excellent. On to the next bit. Okay, folks, we're back, and we have done a little bit more work on the aesthetics of this place. It's looking a bit sort of space station-like now, with a lot of this going on, so we are quite happily... I've got this working at the moment, which I think is quite cool. Push on, push off. So this is the first of my computer craft things. There's a computer on the other side of that door there that I'm going to have hooked up to this one as well. And it's just a tiny little program. I'll just tiny thing. So all it's doing is waiting for something to happen from that any redstone input, that button being the one, and then it's just checking to see which output is on or off, and then it's toggling between the two. So that's all that does, and whilst it's running, it just checks for that. If the door is closed, and the button's pressed, it'll open, and if it's open and the button's pressed, it'll close. That's all it does. So I'm going to do something similar here for this one, but obviously, as you can see, we've got this tunnel now. So the Nether Star generators will damage anybody, will give the withering effect to anybody within 15 blocks. So this tunnel is 15 blocks long, so we can quite happily put our generators anywhere past here. Obviously, I'm not going to have them right smack here at the end of a tunnel. I'm going to have a doorway, I'm going to have like a room in here set up, and this is just obviously for safety's sake. Basically, if you come down this corridor, bad things are going to happen unless I'll probably have a shut off button here, an emergency shut off button. So I'm going to go off and do something with that. There is one thing I'm wanting to have a look at. These things, if I have a look at cage, if I search for cage, these things look good. What have I got? I need a cathode. Okay, so I need redstone torch to be able to make a cathode, to be able to make that, and I need red illuminar. Okay, let's have a look, see what this looks like, because I think this probably looks pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. Maybe, does it look good there? Or does it look better on the wall? I think it looks pretty good on the wall. I'm going to have something set up so that's lit when it's producing power and dangerous to go in, and I'll have an emergency cut-off thing, and I'll get this set up, and that will look pretty cool. So I will have something set up down here for us for the next time. But until then, it's a bye-bye and have a funs.